living in Jacksonville, Florida. Still living with my parents. And I remember, you know, we were riding along in our car. It was a Studebaker Commander. Studebaker Commander with the AM radio, you know, and could barely hear anything through those radios, but somehow the music went through my little body like a lightning bolt. And I turned to my mom and I said, Mom, I said, what is that? She said, well, Mark, that's rock and roll. I said, I want some of that. She says, well, you can get the records, you know. So I would get the records. There would be those 45 RPMs with the big hole in the middle. And you get that, remember that piece of plastic that would fit in there? It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, when you got it in, it felt so good. The next thing in my life that felt that good was when I learned to unhook my girlfriend's bra. And that was good too. But anyhow, you know, she said you could get those records, and they were 99 cents. So every time I had 99 cents, she would bring me down to the record store, and there was a booth in the middle of the store. There was a booth in the middle there, and you know you could go in there and listen to all the records to decide which one you're going to invest in. And it took me a long time because they were all masterpieces. Even looking back, they were masterpieces, you know. But I finally would decide, and I would take them home, and I was obsessed. You know, like my sister tells me, I don't remember this, but my sister tells me I used to go and hang out in front of my mom's full-length mirror and do my Elvis moves. And she said my mom was very worried about me. But I had this playroom, and I would play the records over and over, and you know, it was kind of crazy. I mean, it was so I was so focused that these records had like a defect in them, like we used to call it record skip, you know, that kind of thing. I would learn the defect. So, like for instance, I had an Elvis Presley song that in my world it went, I want you, and I love you. And I thought that was so damn cool. You know, 25 years later, I heard it without the defect. I said, that's not as good. Anyhow, that music is in my heart so deep. Stuff like, oh, well, I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm talking about you and me. And I'm walking till you come back to me. I'm lonely, cause I can be. And I'm hungry for your bumpy knee. And I'm waiting till you come back to me. That's right. What are you gonna do when the well runs dry? I wanna run around the by and high. I'm gonna be the right by your side, baby. You pretty baby, I'd eat and die. Well, I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm talking about you and me. And I'm walking till you come back to me. Now, my guitar's name was Claudette, and she came all the way from New York with me, so she would like to sing you a verse. Would that be all right? Yeah, you sure?